Hey guys, welcome to episode 18 of the JLS Gaming Show. Let's get right into it. So, what retro game have I been playing? Or what game have I just been playing? And that's pretty. There's this game that I've been playing on iOS called Soda Dungeon 2. It's been a type addicting. It's like an old school RPG, but kind of like you simulate a lot of the battles and everything like that. And you got to keep going through the dungeon. It's been fun. It's been something I've been playing for the last 2 or 3 days, man. So that's really what I've been up to in the game that we just been playing. So let's get right into the news. Right, we'll keep this one short and sweet today. Let's get right into some news. Like first, with the status of the channel, we've had some unboxings, as you can see, posted up. Had a real good deal on some Marvel Collector Core boxes, right? We got them on clearance. Got a notification they were on clearance. Some of the older boxes, right? We got a holiday one, etc. Check out the unboxing video. We ended up getting them for $10. I mean, most of these had a shirt or some kind of collectible. One had a kind of pint glass as well as shot glasses, but they called them something else. And some limited edition Funko Pops as well, right? So for $10, well worth it, right? So keep your eyes on Amazon and everything like that. If we see them on sale again, we'll definitely put the link in the community, right? With that said, we're over 4,200 subs. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank all you thank all you new guys. Really like and subscribe, share the channel. We got more great stuff coming along the way, especially with the next gen systems and everything like that. So please, like, subscribe, trying to say, hit the, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. It'll really help us in the YouTube algorithms out. With that said, let's get right into it, right? So not a lot of news this week, right? But we did get some PS5 covers to end up. So here you see the cover art for Planet Coaster, Overcooked, Watch Dogs, Far Cry, and Assassin's Creed. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's not bad. Not much news. There's nothing with the PlayStation 5 pre-orders yet. No announced event. Again, you got the normal places: Target, Best Buy, Walmart, Amazon, where they have landing pages already set up for the PS5, Xbox Series X, but nothing definitive for pre-orders. Getting on to a report that just came out too, a retail insider claims Xbox Series X may be $599. Now, there's also been rumors and kind of confirmations. Everybody's saying confirmation, but it ends up being rumors, right? Until we actually hear from the source, from Sony and Microsoft themselves, right? Saying it's $599, but there's also been around an Xbox Series S, which is sort of like their Xbox One SAD, whatever, which was the digital only. So it might be their digital only one or digital enhanced with cloud, right? Enhanced with Azure capabilities and cloud capabilities to be able to, because spec wise, it's supposed to be a little bit reduced specs as opposed to PlayStation 5. They just have a digital only that's not having the optical drive, the Blu-ray drive, right? So, again, a little light on the news this week, so not much. One thing I wanted to point out that we talked about last week that I've been looking into in preparation, right? We just moved and setting up the new game room, and I kind of just been thinking, all right, I got to make room and move, ironically, right? Move the PlayStation 4 Pro and move the Xbox One X into kind of the legacy, right, or the retro, as hard as it is to believe, right, part of the game room, and make way for the two new systems, right? And in kind of thinking about that, I'm like, wow, I won't be able to take full advantage of the capabilities of the new system, right? They're talking about 3D spatial sound, right? So you need a great sound bar system. We have one with a Sonos Arc and a subwoofer that we just got in the living room, but it ends up being where, and there's talks about doing it with headphones to be able to get the greatest capabilities out of it. But then what's really important is, when you talk about 8K, right? So if the next gen systems can output 8K, But right now, 8K TVs and the like are so expensive, right? I mean, you see here a 55-inch Samsung for 2,500, right? That says 8K TV with HDR, right? So got to do some research around that. Maybe by the time the systems come out, Black Friday, Christmas sales, this can get under 2,000. Mind you, it's a 55-inch, right? You can get an 85-inch right now for probably 4K HDR, probably for 2K, 2,000, and probably this holiday season as low as 1,500, right? So it really makes it difficult to be able to. In anticipation of us getting these systems and putting them out there, I was even looking into, because space is at a premium, right? I got some TVs that are they're working fine, right? They're 4K, they're HDR, right? They definitely can handle, what a PS4 Pro and an Xbox One X can throw at them. But when you think about these next gen, you're like, hey man, I want to see some of these games if they do play in 8K, right? HDR 8K, I really want to see them and how they look. And it ends up being a scenario where, it's kind of costly, right? So you see some of these prices here. You see an 85-inch Samsung is looking like $13,000. So I was looking for something to put basically into the studio, the studio home office. And even here, as you can see, right, we have a Dell that ends up coming in at $4,000 for a 32-inch 8K monitor, right? And it's like, wow. So what I'm hoping is something along this line, 27-inch, 32-inch, to be able to get into the office, take full advantage, and really do some in-depth reviews of the power and the capability of some of these games that are coming out and these systems that are coming out at the end of the year, right, for the holiday season. So the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. So really, this is one of the things that we're kind of looking into, want to be able to really be able to give you guys, once the new systems come out, in-depth reviews, kind of be able to capture as best as we can, right? I don't even think they have capture devices yet, Elgatos, that can do 8K. I mean, we have a couple, I have one that can do 4K HDR, 60 frames per second, standalone, right, without connecting to a machine, right, via pass-through. But I haven't seen anything on the horizon. We'll definitely be looking out, because I think this will be some of the concerns that you get, even when people can get their hands on the systems at the end of the year, being able to give you thorough, reviews around what the system's capabilities are and what games look like at their optimum viewing, right? I'm pretty sure launch games and games coming out are really going to target what most people can see, which is 4K HDR. Most people have those TVs and won't be able to pay these exorbitant prices right now to get an 8K display, right? So be on the lookout. For me, that's kind of a concern, right? The audio portion, like I said, I would assume on Sony's point, some accessories, some third-party peripherals will really come out. You'll probably get some $300-$400 headphones that'll be able to do the whole 3D and spatial audio and all that good stuff. Then again, that's the same thing. If you want this in a living room and you want to take advantage of it, what sound bars / 7.1 or 7.2, 5.1, 5.2 type systems would be able to really get you what's intended, right? What the studios are trying to come out with. So it's really exciting. And this is probably one of the first times, right, that game systems are coming out ahead of readily available kind of technology, right? So I'm sure throughout this generation, people will transition to 8K TVs strictly for the video games systems that are coming out. With that said, love you guys. Thank you again. Wanted to keep it really short. Not too much news this week. Like and subscribe. If you're catching us on the replay, thank you so much. You know what I'm trying to say? And be on the lookout. We got some other great videos coming out. And we got episode 19 coming next week. See you guys.